6'4" Balenciaga all black, stretch Bugatti and it's sitting on mat. Oh, something like that.
Y'all, it's your girl Sims Life, and I'm back in the freaking building with another video. So I know that I have been gone for a super long time. Sorry, I have not posted in about a week or two. I'm super sorry, y'all. Y'all know sometimes there's this thing called life, and we get a little bit busy, we get a little bit wrapped up in it, and you know, but I'm back. During my break, we actually hit 1K, 1,000 subscribers. So I'm super excited about that. I'm just happy and so blessed because y'all know that I really worked hard for this, and I be pushing myself past the limit sometimes and overworking myself, and sometimes I just like shut down, and then I just go through a zone where I don't really care to do anything besides the stuff I have to do, like schoolwork, go to work, and that's it. But yeah, y'all, so been pretty busy with that. But school is basically over for me. It's a wrap. I'm done ditto. So I have much to do. I mean, so I'm definitely gonna be posting more often for you guys. I know that was something that all of y'all was probably stressing about, that you aren't been posting a lot, but I'm back, okay? So there's no need to worry. I do want to come on here and say that I sometimes get bored with The Sims 4, so I lose inspiration for ideas and things to do. But recently I came up with a whole LP and a backstory and characters and a storyline, so I already pretty much know where I'm going with that. That LP will be being released very soon. I'm not gonna say much about it because I don't want to announce it until the video actually comes out, like the first episode. So my patrons will probably get the episode before you guys do. They'll probably get it a couple of days earlier than you guys, but don't worry about it. You don't have to get my Patreon because you're still gonna be able to watch the episode on YouTube. But anyways, okay, so y'all, this video today that I'm going to be doing for you guys is a video that I recorded 2 weeks ago. I recorded this video 2 weeks ago, and for some reason my other headset, because I have 2 of them, it is very choppy and it skips up a whole lot, and some days it works with me and some days it doesn't. So it wasn't working with me, and that video was asked for me to make on Mother's Day, and I made it. I have that video in my drafts, but trust me, it's very, very choppy. So y'all don't want that video, and I was trying to cut out the choppy clips, but it was just too many main factor things that I would have had to cut out. So I just said, okay, well, I'll just record another video. So that's basically what I'm doing today. Sorry it took so long for me to record this video. In this video today, if you don't know by that title, we will be learning how to download mods, CC, how to put them in our game, how to also download. I will be showing you how to download lots, builds, how to upload Sims, wink wink. If you tuned into my Twitch, you know why I'm showing y'all how to do that, and how to download Sims. So put your seat buckle on, get your popcorn, get your juice, get your water, get your H2O, and let's enjoy the video. So y'all, the first thing that you want to go ahead and do is you're going to need this software in order for you to be able to get CC and even just download CC mods, poses, clothes, all of that. You're going to need this software called WinRAR. So just go in your Google search bar, Bing, and just type in WinRAR. As you can see, it'll pop up right here, and you can just click it. Do not click the first one because that is not WinRAR. Just click the second one right here. That is the official one. Of course, I will have it linked down below for you guys, so you guys won't have to look too far. Once you get to the WinRAR website, it's going to have this whole thing where it's like, oh, buy WinRAR, because supposedly you only can get a 40-day free trial with WinRAR. But y'all, I have been using WinRAR since like 2019. Okay, that 40-day free trial has lasted me a long time. Okay, so don't worry about buying WinRAR. You don't have to buy it. If you buy it, it will kind of be pointless because it's pretty much free. So once you get here, they'll have the most updated version here for you. I'm just gonna star this so I can link it for you guys later. And you're just gonna go ahead and press download WinRAR. And then you're just gonna press this again, and it's gonna say all of this stuff, and it's gonna download. Once you do that, WinRAR will pretty much basically be like, oh, okay, here we go, and it'll show you all the steps. Like step 1, click the file below, click yes, install it, press OK, da da da. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up. And right now, y'all may not see this, but it says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Press yes. And then after you press yes, this is pretty much going to pop up. So make sure that whatever you want this to go, that you have it in that destinations folder. But I pretty much just leave it at programs files. And like I said, WinRAR is going to tell you, oh, this is the trial version of WinRAR, da 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 da. Yeah, no, it's like a unlimited trial. Just press install. And then once you do that, you don't have to touch any of these things over here. The only thing that you need to be looking at is this. So if you wanted to, you can add WinRAR to your desktop. You can create WinRAR program group, and you can add it to your start menu, just so that you'll be able to see where WinRAR is, to go there, to do all of that stuff. And once you press OK, it'll say you thank you for using WinRAR, da da da, and then you can press done. So pretty much after you do that, WinRAR will pop up and they'll tell you, oh, thank you for using this. Here's the passwords and stuff, and meta files and all of this stuff. And it's pretty much right here. So anytime you want to open it up, you can open it up. Once you download WinRAR, if you was having any problems with CC not showing up or CC not being in your game, your CC will probably have these notebooks on it by now. So that's important because that just means that your CC is in a zip file. Now you can probably go back and extract those files and it will show up in your game. So now that we have WinRAR on our computer, we have it downloaded, let's go ahead and start looking for something to download. So for example, you will go to a website that you want to go to, find something that you probably want to download, a mod. I'm going to show you how to download multiple things. This is just one thing. So I'm going to go to mod sims, and I'm just going to look around for a mod that I may like, and we're going to download it. Okay, yeah, so I'm still looking for something to download. Ooh, I like social interactions, so let me look at this. 60 plus emotional socials. Ask to be comforted, blame for discomfort, excuse self to visit restroom, school, scold for distracting, admit confusion, tell story about wild night. Oh, these are nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and download this. Seems like this person just uploaded this on the 20th. Does it conflict? As this is a script mod, you must enable script mods in your game. So now, as you can see, whatever mod that you wanted and it downloaded, these little notebooks will be right there. And so now I'm just going to open up, I'm going to right click on my file explorer and open up my downloads tab, and I'm going to right click again and open up my documents tab. So if you don't know where CC goes, this is probably going to be something that you learn right now. So anytime that you download The Sims 4, you probably will not have a mods folder. So you will probably need to open up your game and make sure that you enable script mods and enable mods, and then close it, and then you should have a mods folder. So basically, to get to your mods, you go to Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, and then your mods folder should be right here, which mine is already right here, and I already have stuff in there. So once you do that, you're here, you may not have anything in there, but you need to make sure that you have this in your mods folder. This is important. That should be in your mods folder as always. So me, when I download anything, I put them in folders just to keep my mods folder organized. So I'm just going to create a new folder, and I'm just going to name this Emotional Social Interaction Mod, just so that I know what this is. Forgot how to spell interactions for a second. Probably spelled it wrong. Oh, my C is missing. Let me put that in there so I know what this means. Oh my god, I'm a little OCD. So then you're just going to drag this over, and you're going to right click on it and press extract here. Once you extract it there, all the files for your CC or your mods will pop up. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this again with CC. So if I wanted to download some CC, I'm going to head over to my Patreon. Well, now let's do Pinterest. Pinterest has some nice CC on there if y'all don't know. They do. So if I wanted to download some CC, hopefully these are actually shoes for the Sims. I'm going to click here. Is this not something that you can download? Download. Oh, this is just a picture. Okay, yeah, be careful with that with Pinterest, because sometimes things can just be pictures. But I'm just going to try to find something to download. I guess we're going to download this do-rag right here. And I'm going to go here. And boom, you got your do-rag. Click there. After you click there, oh, it's gonna take me to Patreon. Okay, y'all, so I just went to Kiko Vanity's Patreon on my Patreon, and I'm just gonna download this. So there are some files that you download off Patreon or just even somewhere else. They would just be like packages, like notebooks like this. Now if I take you to the Sims DOM, you may have your CC show up with the little notebooks, but like I said, sometimes you won't have the notebooks and sometimes you will. It's fine if you do and it's fine if you don't, okay? So sometimes you will have it there and sometimes you will not, but basically you would just do that the same way that you did a mod, and you would just drag it into its folder. I believe I already have a Kiko Vanity folder, so I'm just going to drag this over there, and now your CC is in your game. So now I'm going to show you guys how to do that exact same thing with lots. Okay guys, so now for builds, I normally get my builds off Patreon because that's normally where you will find nice builds, but I would definitely probably look on Tumblr if I was you. You can look on Tumblr, you can look on Sims DOM, you can look on Pinterest for Sims 4 builds. You can even look on YouTube for certain builds and you will be able to find them. Tumblr is probably my go-to for builds because most of the time they're free. They don't cost any money, you don't have to get them. But I love to download builds from I Am Princess Crouton on The Sims 4 because her builds are so realistic, they're so big, they're so real, but at the same time, they don't take up that much space in your game. So go ahead and find whatever build that you may want in your game that you may want to have and go ahead and download that. So I'm just going to go ahead and download this build right here. And I'm going to show y'all how to get this build in your game. And I'm going to show y'all how to make sure that the build is in your game before you open your game up, because I know for a fact that sometimes when I download stuff, I want to make sure it's in my game before I even open up my game, because my game takes like 7 minutes to load. So don't nobody want to wait a whole 7 minutes just to find out, oh, this ain't in my game, gotta exit back out and then open it back up. So I'm gonna show you how to do all of that. Once you downloaded your lots, you can go ahead and go back to your downloads folder and your mods folder. Now with this one right here, you're gonna have to do an extra step. You're gonna have to go to your tray folder. Now your tray folder should be right below your screenshots. Well, no, wait, it should be in the middle of your screenshots and your video camera states. So your tray folder might be empty if you've never downloaded a build before, but if you have or you downloaded Sims before, your tray files folder gonna be packed up like mine. Now a lot of the times, if you delete your mods folder, your builds will still be in your library because you'll still have those tray files. So sometimes you may have to go through your tray files folder and delete that, but me, I don't really worry about that. I don't have to do that. So you want to go ahead and open up your WinRAR file for whatever build you have, and that's going to pop up. And then you're going to highlight all of this. Everything like this is your tray files. So you want to go ahead and drag that into your tray files folder. Now, one of the important things that I do say is you want to make sure that you actually have the files inside your tray files folder, because sometimes even if you drag them over or you extract them over, they're not in there. So always just double check. You could drag it over there a second time and it'll be like, oh, you already have these, just replace them just to make sure that you have them in there. After you put the tray files in there, you want to make sure that you have the CC from the actual build in there. So like I said, I already have my Princess Crouton builds folder. So I'm going to go ahead and drag that over here, and all of the stuff that's in there is just going to extract. So once it extracts, you want to name that folder whatever the build is. So I'm just going to rename this, and I'm going to name it Trap House CC. And boom, now you have that right there. So if you ever wanted to delete this stuff, you know what it is. You know where you can go to delete that CC from that build or anything like that. Now you have your build in your game. So now, how do you make sure that it is actually in your game before you open it up? Well, let's get to that point factor. So you're going to need to open up a tab, Bing, Google, whatever your go-to is. I'm going to need to type in Sims for Tray Importer. So once you get that, I will have this link down below for you guys. Of course, you guys won't even have to go through all of this, and you'll have to find it or whatever and download it. But I'm going to basically go to that, and it should be this page right here. It will have the most updated version and everything. This was updated on April 1st, so you guys will have the most updated version. So it should take you here, and you would just press download this file. Now I already have this on my computer, but I'm going to download it again for you guys to show you guys how to do it. So you just press download this file. It'll download. It will not even take that long to download, you guys. And then once it's finished downloading, you could just go ahead and open it up, and you're gonna press that. Let me zoom out of Google. So it's gonna say, do you want to allow this app to make unknown publisher changes to your device? Press yes. After you press yes, here it comes the setup. Press next. You can read this if you would like. Press next. Make sure that you have create a desktop shortcut checked and put for only me. Hit next, and then just press install. Now it is going to install, and it's going to launch for you. So once you've downloaded the Sims 4 Tray Importer, you got it opened up, you got it installed, this will show you everything that you have in your library, down to your Sims, down to your lots, down to your builds, anything like that. So I'm going to try to find the trap house that I just downloaded, and sometimes it'll be way down in your library. You just have to look for it. This is how you ensure that these things are in your library. So I'm just looking. Oh, Olive Garden. That's not what I was looking for, but yeah. Where is this trap house at? Club Exotic. And maybe it's all the way down here. No, it's not. So, as I said, it's not in here. As y'all can see, you can search it too if you want. Type in trap. Oh, it is in here. Okay, I just must have passed it. So, this is just to ensure that it's in there. But if it had not been in there, all you would have to do is basically just put those tray files back in there. So now for the second part, I'm going to show y'all how to upload sims from your library and how to download sims. So let's get into it. So you're just going to go ahead and open up the Sims 4 Tray Importer again. I don't know why I closed out, because that's what we need. So if you were to wanted to basically like upload a sim, we're just going to use Lami Ball for example. Also, y'all, make sure that y'all check out my gallery. My gallery name was Lily2750. I may change it. I don't know. That's what my family called me, Lily. But anyway, that's my gallery name. I'm going to start back uploading sims on there for you guys to download. Of course, you may not have all the CC, but I will try to upload those sims to upload in the gallery also on my website. So just make sure that you guys go ahead and check out my gallery. But anyway, so this sim right here is just Lonnie Ball, that's his name. Let's say that I wanted to download him, which I actually do need to. As you can see, we have Lonnie here. You have all his files, you have all his CC. If you wanted to upload your sim somewhere else to like Sims File Share, or even just Mediafire, you would go to this little button right here and you would click it and you would press export with CC. Now, if you tuned into my Twitch live stream a little while ago, probably like around last month, the beginning of May, I told you guys that I'm going to show y'all how to upload your sims for a certain reason. So if you're watching and you was that person that tuned in, this is what you do. You need to make sure that you get Sims 4 Tray Importer. Now when you press export with CC, it may take some time for that to pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and let that load up and get back with y'all. Okay, y'all, so after about 5 minutes, it finally popped up, and this is the screen. Now normally right here it'll tell y'all everything that's like how much gigabytes it basically is. So what I would say is, if you're uploading a sim, make sure that you only upload the sim with about one outfit and take everything else off of them, because if you don't, there'll be like a lot of gigabytes and people aren't going to download one sim that's like 5 gigabytes or one sim that's 3 gigabytes. Also, if you have merged files, it would be best to unmerge those files, and trust me, especially if you are a simmer, because when you upload builds, if you don't, you'll have problems with that. And so I've already made sure to unmerge any merged files that I ever have made in my game, especially when I'm uploading things. So just go ahead and make sure that you guys do that. And now what I like to do is I like to just go through all of these files and uncheck certain things. The things that I would normally uncheck is something that I got off Patreon. So this here is from Patreon. The skin is from Patreon. So of course I wouldn't make a sim like that, because it would not be fair to you guys. If everything that I put on the sim is from Patreon, you basically wouldn't be able to get anything. So you would have to take off a whole lot of stuff. So you would have to take off their skin, the waves, you would have to take those off, keep the piercing on, keep the eyebrows. Now female clothes merge, you keep that on. The Nike shorts, you can keep that on. You can just keep most of this stuff on. Sometimes it will check things twice, so just make sure that you don't have things checked twice. and you just want to make sure that certain things are as they should be. So after you do that, go ahead and let me uncheck the skin or whatever, and I know that it'll say, oh, this sim is so and so gigabytes. They don't really be that much. So after you do that, make sure that you export, send it to wherever you want to send it to, and just name it. So I normally erase those 00 stuff, and instead of putting my gallery name, I normally just put Sims for Life right there. So that's what we're gonna do. My OG fans remember that theme song I used to have. If you ever scroll down my YouTube channel and you go watch my first video, you'll know what I'm talking about. That was my intro song. I was singing on that, even though I can barely sing. But yeah, then once you save that, be like, oh, this sim is 1.6 gigabytes. I'm not gonna upload him like this because he got way too much Patreon stuff on. But then you would have to basically wait for something to upload or something to finish, and it'll probably take about a minute or maybe 30 seconds. After you do that, well, you won't be able to zoom out or anything. But after you do that, you pretty much have your sim. Your sim is in your library or wherever you put your sim, and you can go ahead and upload them to Sims File Share. But you could just create a Sims File Share, which is pretty much easy, or you could create a media file, which is also easy, and you could send it to me through my website. Is my website still up? I don't even remember. I know I took it down because I'm trying to fix things on it, upload more Sims on it. I know I took it down, but don't worry about all of that, y'all. I'll link down below my Gmail, so if y'all make some Sims and y'all want me to play them or make LPs with them or do like mini-sodes with your Sims, you can send me your Sims to my Gmail, and make sure that you make a Sims File Share or media file. So let me go ahead and show y'all how to download other people's Sims. Okay guys, so I download most of my Sims from Cutie Pole Girl on Patreon. If I ever need like extra Sims in my game, or just to fill my game up and I don't actually feel like making Sims, I would download some Sims from Cutie Pole Girl. But I'm gonna tell y'all a cheat. If you just want to create a CAS video but you don't feel like making a new sim, just go in the town, edit the townies, and all those CAS videos will just be the townies. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and click him, and these are basically his tray files. Now I'm gonna have to go to YouTube to get his CC. Oop. See, no, we don't need none of that. And I'm gonna download the CC, and of course the skin and stuff is like right there. I'm pretty sure I already have the skin. So then you're just going to download the sim, and that might take a while, but pretty much all you would do is you would do the same exact thing for a sim, like how you do with downloads, builds, and things like that. So you would take his tray files and you would put them in your tray folder, and then you would just move this over to the tray file. I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that because they don't always show up. So sometimes I just open it up and drag the tray files actually in there, because then I know what's actually in there. After you do that, you can go ahead and delete that because you don't need that. It's already in your game. Don't worry about it. You can go ahead and delete that. It's already in your game. Now let's see if the sim is actually finished downloading. No, it's still downloading, so we gotta wait. Well, I did not mean to click. So once you have the tray files, you can go ahead and you should have the CC right here, and I have a folder too for my downloaded Sims. I know, such a geek. And you just go ahead and drag that over to your downloads and extract it there. And basically once you extract it, it's going to be a folder that pops up. with their name, and you can delete this. This doesn't mean anything. I know you may be like, wait, no, that's all their CC, but no, their CC's in there. And that's basically how you download a sim, upload a sim, download lots, put it in your game, ensure that it's in there, and also how you download mods and custom content. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so that we can get to 2K. Don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so you can be the first person to comment down below. And also don't forget to like my videos and recommend to your friends. Peace out, and let's get into this next video.